Yeah, yeah.
Okay. So today's agenda was what is the SAP Commercial Project Management or CPM, their
Vinod, can you
landscape.
make in the presentation mode, Vinod?
Okay. Is it okay?
Just see.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. It's okay. It's okay.
Now presentation mode only it is.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. It's okay. It's okay.
Hmm.
Document is
Fine.
the material is important. Which mode it
Hmm.
doesn't matter.
Okay. So today we're going to see in our agenda what is the landscape of CPM. Under that we have a different components. Okay, what is the workspace? What is the financial planning? What is the issue and change management? This we're going to see on the demo.
Okay.
Okay, so first of all, why we require a SAP Commercial Project Management? So do you have any idea regarding this
No,
commercial project management?
no idea. No idea.
Okay, so we have, as you are aware, we have a two types of a projects. One is a investment kind of a projects, another one is a customer based projects. But if you
Correct,
come to
correct.
the SAP PS module, okay, there we're going to
Hmm.
see the either a customer based projects or a investment kind of a projects. But when it's come to the risk managements or integration with the other financial models or a change managements, so we cannot able to fulfill with the SAP PS model. Okay. Apart from that, if I wanted to see entire dashboard into the one single phase on that, okay, so that is also not possible with the our SAP PS model. So for that reason, this SAP Commercial Project Management was introduced. Okay, so in that you can do the all sort of any planning. Okay, during the biddings or the pre-bidding spaces. After that, you can convert those bid into the one master project structure. That master project can be again converted, or it can be linked to the ongoing operational projects, or maybe any pre-planned, or maybe if you can integrate it with the PPM model, if you have any initiatives like that, so that whatever the pre-bidding, okay, whatever we have done, that is BOQ, that we can integrate with our project management, and whatever the structure we have done over there, the complete structure we can transform into the our projects. That projects can be again, it can be again operational projects, or maybe kind of an investment kind of an projects. So as per the your business requirement, you can take it whatever the BOQs if you want. If you go to the any larger projects like shipbuilding process, or maybe any kind of an real estate kind of in a process, there the time duration is very longer. So through that each and every BOQs, okay, the stakeholders will be managed. So for that reason, that whatever the BOKs you have done in the earlier of planning, that planning can be transformed into the master projects, and that master project you can again convert or into, you can divide into the sub projects. Okay, the sub projects may be your PS projects, or maybe a C projects, or it can be any third party projects. So
Okay.
in the single I can say in the dashboard, okay, whatever the plannings you have done on a version basis, that you can see with the BOQs help. After that, you can see the what is the actual processes going on, that also you can see. And whatever the core businesses we have, that I can show you in this is the core businesses. This is the S4 HANA, if you can say it is a core business. So in that, as you can see, the all the kind of an cost and revenue planning you have done against the project proposals. Okay, maybe some sort of an initiatives or items has been come from the portfolio managements, or maybe you have done the some sort of demand managements, make them come the PP or a PM managements, or you have uploaded any sort of any documents. Okay, it can be integrated with your DMS, or maybe directly come the PS projects, or maybe any of your initiatives or an items. You have done the some sort of a change management. You have integrated with the other S4 HANA logistics, maybe sales orders, or maybe any other PP or a PM, okay, or maybe for the MM like procurements. And if you wanted to integrate with your HR models, especially for the timesheets booking for the CADs and all, so all it is treated as in a digital core. So if you're going to see in the SAP PS reports, there are some reports is available, but it is not completely fulfilled. So for that reason, in this digital core, they have been integrated this commercial project managements in the single source of a truth. So if you're going to open the one dashboard or come, it will come. So earlier what you have planned at the stage of bid and the pre-bid, then what you have converted, what is your KPIs, everything will going to show under the single source of a truth. Okay. Then at the real time, the project analytics, okay, whatever the projects you have been integrated, that can be you can analyze at the real time. You can do the real time of forecastings, okay. It can be integrated with the other third parties like maybe your PS projects with the MS projects, or maybe a Primavera, or directly also you can integrate. You have to do some sort of basic enhancements for that. For that you have to implement the EPC. Okay, I think you have heard for the EPC, right? That is a connector for S4HANA. If
Yeah,
you
yeah.
wanted to integrate any
Yes,
third
yes.
party, yeah, so EPC you have to integrate through EPC also. Directly you can connect with the S4HANA Commercial Project Management. Okay, intelligent, it can be automatic project forecastings. Okay, so this is the basic things which I'm trying to tell you in the commercial project management. Okay, so any questions like what we have discussed right now?
No, it's okay. But
Okay.
I have some. Actually, I want to ask something. Like in future, we'll do this. The, the the technical things in a completely raw server, or there is some things are already configured there. So there you will present
No,
me
no,
this thing.
no, no, raw server only. But whenever you try to do the something, no, there is some predefined projects has already been there. We are not going to take for that. We can take the references somehow from that. Okay, but
Okay.
we're going to take the everything is raw from scratch.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Okay.
So that's what I see digitization of the project management process with the SAP Commercial Project Manager, which I have discussed right now. You can integrate with the project cost and revenue plannings on a single source of a truth between the financial systems and the project management systems. Okay, nearly real time of forecasting to achieve the transparency. Okay, with the project expectation and the outgoings, and the financial plannings and the forecasting based on the your planning mode. It can be cost, revenue, cash flows, productivity, etc. And we have some apart from this we can also link with the your ACLs, kind of any ACLs only, but it is not completely ACL. Okay, so you can give the access to, as per the your master data projects, you can give the access to the someone else, that they can also check what exactly is going on to the your projects. Okay, also you can do the some sort of an issue and change management. You can link with all your issue and change managements with your ongoing projects or a master data. It can be integrated with the your financial plannings also. So SAP CPM consists of basically three products. Okay, these three products known as a project workspace. Okay, which is nothing but a CACPD WS. Okay, second is your project cost and revenue planning, which is nothing but a financial planning, which is called a CACPD FP. Okay, the third is project issue and change management, CACPD CPCM. In earlier versions like in ECCs, these products, okay, whichever is required, that you can implement it, and you have to activate it, and particularly you have to pay the those product cost. But in S4 HANA, all these are already be pre implemented all. Only thing is that you have to activate it whenever you try to implement a new greenfield implementation with the CPM projects. Okay, so in that everything was already been there. Only you just need to activate those product. Okay, by default all the licenses will be there. So as it is come with the, as you are aware, I think CPM is a part of the EPPM, Enterprise Portfolio and Project Management. So whenever you try to go, the EPM already been activated, okay, into the your main server. Only thing you have to pay the license, whichever the products is required, the complete you have to pay the license. Okay, so we're going to study for the project workspace. We're going to study for the project revenue and cost and revenue plannings, and going to study for the issue and change managements.
Okay.
Okay,
Okay.
yeah. So as I said, if you wanted to implement the commercial project managements, okay, this is the some predefined solution was provided by the SAP. It is not like completely like this only. As per the your business requirement, you can integrate. So first is a project workspace. Okay, first project workspace. In that project workspace, all the kind of any templates you have to plan. Okay, along with whatever the BOQs you have, bill of quantities, that you can integrate with your master projects. Okay, after that you can do the all sort of schedulings and all. There some attributes will come. Based on the attributes you have to configure your systems, and that all your organization structures, everything will come under the project workspace. Once you release and approve those workspaces, it can be converted to the operational projects. It can be linked directly to the your PS projects. There again you can integrate with the other financial plannings and all. Okay, along with the demand managements. Along with, you can also perform the project cost and revenue plannings. Okay, during the pre phases of your projects. Okay, you are not converted that into projects. That is called a BOQ. So if you seen the, I think I'm not sure, but maybe you have worked for the quotation planning, I guess, right? Salesforce view, something did you work, or a uh, mm, have you worked for the Salesforce? Anything earlier?
No,
Integrate
no,
with the
no,
PS models?
no,
Okay,
no,
so
no.
all the no during the bidding phase, each and everything we have to do the some sort of structural level. We're going to do the some financial plannings on that. Okay, that BOQs can be again approved and all that can be linked to the our projects. Okay, then we can integrate with the any of the our S4 HANA product, or maybe it can be integrated with the any third parties. It can be Primavera or MS projects. In the SAP S4 HANA Enterprise Management, there are a lot of other predefined models was there. But apart from that, there may be some other models which you wanted to integrate. That is also possible. Say like defense managements, or maybe a banking industries, or maybe any kind of any real estate subjects. Okay, that is also you can integrate with the commercial project management during the your initiation phase. Okay, after that you can do the your plannings. Once the planning has got approved and all, then you can perform the execute. And execution, once you execute, that can be linked to the execution, nothing but you approved and release those BOQs. And that can be linked to the your master data projects, which is nothing but your project workspace. Okay,
Okay.
I'll show you what is the workspace and all. Maybe you'll get confused for this. I'll show you for those.
No, I think we have to activate all of this, na? Uh, as a business function.
Sorry?
No, for commercial project management, I think we have to activate some business function, no?
No,
SFW5 and
that
SF.
is BC sets you're saying?
Right.
BC sets, right? The BC sets you have to activate it. That's what earlier our ECCs, no? we have to implement it. Okay, after that we have to activate it, but in the BC sets by default it will be activated. Something like this issue and change management, that you have to activate it, but rest all it has been predefined activated, because it is a part of EPPM, right?
Correct,
Enterprise
correct.
Portfolio and Project Management. So by default, all the RFC connections and all the products has been pre-built installed into the your S4 server. Only thing is that whichever the it is required, you can activate it. But most of the things is predefined is already been activated. Only thing
Okay,
is that this project issue and change management that you have to activate, because some peoples may be using the project issue and change management, some may not using, because it has been already been some portion has been covered with the PS and some portion has been covered with the UPPM. So maybe it is not required. If it is integrated with the PS with CPM, then this project issue and change management you have to activate BC
okay,
sets.
okay, okay,
Okay, this is a architecture. Okay, but this architecture keep on changing right now. So as you are aware that it is a part of EPPM, Enterprise Portfolio and Project Management. So in that we have a four different models. One is a PPM, okay, another one is a PS projects, another one is a commercial project management, and the EPC. Nowadays there is a one more product they have launched, that is called idea management. Okay, there is a five modules. Along with this, you can integrate with this to the either a NetWeaver servers or maybe a Fury apps. But nowadays, everybody was using a Fury apps only instead of
okay,
NetWeavers. Okay,
okay,
so that can be directly linked with the your PS projects as well as the commercial project managements as well as the PS projects. Sorry, not PS projects, we PPM, portfolio and project managements.
okay,
Okay, so as I said, there is a three basic architecture for this. One is your project workspace, another one is your project cost and revenue plannings, and the one is the project issue and change management. So earlier we used to do the add-ons whenever the new implementation has been done. No, at the time we have to do the add-ons for that, and we have to do the all the RFC connections for these all, like project workspace and project cost and revenue plannings and issue change management, along with if there is any SAP servers, maybe a PS projects, maybe a financial, or maybe any HR. So everything we have to connect through the RFCs. But right now, each and everything by default, everything was integrated and it has been activated. Only whichever the product is required to you, maybe in some futures it is, if you wanted to acquire into the your projects, that you can activate, but by default most of the 90% I can say the BC sets has been activated.
okay.
Okay, so now what is a project workspace? Okay, as I said, we have a three component. This is the first component, project workspace. So project workspace, it is a one product like a CSCPD WS. Okay, this is a one product. So once you add on the server, and if you're working with the ECC component or if it's the S4 HANA, then it is by default it will be already been added. So project workspace is a component of SAP Commercial Project Management. Okay, offer a unique solution which connects the different aspects of the project together in a single user interface. It provides a framework to integrate and diversify the systems and the business object that related to the life cycle. Life cycle means entire project life cycle of the real world projects. As I said, no, like let me show you. So this is a kind of an one dashboard. Okay, kind of in a dashboard. Here you going to derive the one BOQ structure. That BOQ structure can be converted into, or it can be directly linked to the your master project. Under the master project there may be several PS projects, or maybe a C projects, or maybe third party projects. So whatever the plannings as well as the your revenues, Okay, scheduling point of view, your budget point of view, also the actual data. Based on that, system will show you these are the KPIs. So you can go up to 5 KPIs. Okay, for cost, revenue, budgetings, actuals, and all. But in future, if you require more KPIs, that is also possible, that you have to do some sort of a basic enhancements for that. Apart from that, it will show you the what is the risk for this. Is there any risk regarding these KPIs? Okay, that risk also will going to show you under this. Okay,
Okay.
so 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 in this, no, providing the integrated view of the projects means building the business objects like a sales opportunity, sales order, or a PS projects. You can link via the master project object. Okay, it can be have a, some analytical reports. Okay, it is based on your cost, based on the your revenue status, based on the your WIPs, based on the your progress report. You can derive your KPIs. Okay, also you can configure as per the your business requirement. You can also configure these dashboards. Apart from this, you can do the project risk managements. You can do the status reporting, trends analysis. You can perform the checklist. Okay, so in PS project we doesn't have any checklist for that. If I'm going to perform the some sort of an any ongoing activities or maybe future activities, I have to perform the some checklist. Based on that, I can take the some decisions also. Maybe it will go for the approval processes. Okay, those kind of a checklist also will provide under this commercial project management based on the your workspace. Okay, then we have some sort of a roles and responsibilities. Okay, all the your stakeholders you can apply into these master projects or your uh, ongoing sub projects. Okay, so reporting attributes, as we know, some of the our company codes. Okay, profit centers. Okay, location, plant codes, all we can integrate on this. Based on that also you can perform the reportings. Okay, maybe in the financial point of view, if you say the profit center based reportings also very widely using for the PS based projects. So that kind of an attributes you can integrate, and based on that you can perform the reporting on that. So reporting can be this kind of in a bar charts or pie charts will come along with. If you wanted to integrate BW BWIP, so those reports you can enhance as per the, your business requirements. But these are the some basic reports which is embedded into the SAP CPM modules. Okay, and contract managements. Okay, so the billing plan managers. As a project structure, we can see the same structure. Also, we can see for the our billing plan managers. As I said, no, the BOQs. So BOQs also you can define. Under that you can link whichever the objects, say like there is a 10 objects or a 10 line. Okay, the whichever object is feasible, that object you can link directly to the work phase of your WBSS. So only those cost or revenue can be transferred to that, or entire projects also if you wanted to convert into that, that is also possible. So based on the your billing plan manager, that you can do. So that is called a billing cockpit.
Okay.
Okay, either ways you can derive from the billing plan BOQs, or you can derive from the your master data, whatever is feasible. Based on that you can perform your activities.
Okay.
Okay, so this is a one screenshot which I try to show you. Okay, this is a master project. Okay, as you can see, and these are the organization datas. Okay, with the company codes and everything we can derive, and the attributes based on your profit centers or a plant code, or maybe your any sort of any functional area. Based on that also you can derive your attributes. Okay, and you can perform the any sort of ACLs over there, and based on that you can also perform the RDS. So this is nothing but your project workspace. Okay, so in the project workspace, as I said, the contracts and billing can be linked together. You can perform the project schedulings. You can do the resource managements. You can do the uh, procurement process, which is nothing but purchasing, PRs or APOs. You can integrate with the document managements. Okay, you can integrate with the issue and change managements. You can perform and you can plan all the your financial plannings with respect to this project workspace. It can be integrated with the all, because this is a different product. Okay, the all three product combination of called is a project commercial project management. Sorry. Project cost and revenue plannings. Okay, so project cost and revenue planning can be integrated via PS projects, via sales projects, or maybe you can, sorry. Okay, so this project cost and revenue plannings. Okay, as I said, the project cost and revenue plannings provide the business services frames with a flexibility of the project centers or planning application to satisfy the plannings and forecasting of the projects. I think you already aware of the PS based cost and revenue plannings, right?
Hmm. Right.
So through that also we can fetch our plan, or else we can manually upload, or we can do the some predefined cost plan based on it comes in the your BOQs. Okay, or through BWIP there is analytical reports. Okay, through BWIP also you can fetch the all the your cost and revenues, whatever the planning is required for that master projects. Also you can integrate with the third parties. Okay, so these are the, some of the key features, let me tell you. So these are some BWIP. Okay, it will open you some sort of this kind of an Excel sheet. Okay, in that all the your master data, whatever the your master data based on what are the cost plannings and list we have done, everything will going to open that BWIP search engine. Based on that, you can select and you can do the your cost plans. So in that, all your MRS can be integrated, all your project based either maybe a WBS or maybe through network activities. That is also data can be fetched from that. Okay, or it can be come from the any production plannings or a plant maintenance, or maybe you can integrate with the internal orders. So as per the your business requirement, you can do like this kind of any plannings. Okay, or else through directly you can enter the manually you can enter, or you can upload it, or you can do the any third party integrations. Maybe come from the any other third party source. So during this project cost and revenue planning, okay, all the cash flow managements you can do. You can integrate with the analytical office, which I just now I shown you. Okay, also the functions of a project and cost plannings. Okay, it can be done by the periodic basis or a quarterly basis or a half yearly basis, or can be a annually basis, or entire duration of the project as per the your business requirement you can configure it. Okay. The data modeling is nothing but your analytical based only. There is a BWIP, through that also you can do. Okay, also you can integrate with the third party. Okay, any of the third parties of your financial plannings, from that also you can integrate and you can perform the project financial and cost plannings. Okay, this is the architecture of the financial plannings. Okay, so either through this I'm trying to show you the BWIP, but in real time it will be different. So this kind of any scenarios will come for BWIP. So all these are the some key figures regarding to the cost plan, regarding to the migration planning, regarding to the revenue planning, regarding to the margin plan. Based on the once you click on that, whatever you have been integrated with this cost plan, that cubes will going to open. Based on that, you can do the your you can perform the your financial plannings, and according that it will show you this kind of a scenario, and directly it can show you under the budget cost and revenue planning for particular that object. It can be a WBS, it can be a network activities. Okay. Then we have a project issue and change management. This is also another component which is called a CACPD PCM. Okay. In earlier versions, we have to add on this. Also, we have to do the some RST connections, and the BC sets we have to activate. But in S4 HANA, all it is a predefined. All the RFCs has been configured. Okay, only required is you have to activate the BC sets as per the your business requirement. As I said, no, this project issue and change management, some organization they are not using yet. So if it is required, you can activate this. So what exactly this project issue and change management? So project issue and change management are sorry. So project issue and change managements are inevitable. That is the overcome of the problems associated with the issue and changes. It can be your document management. It can be your financial management. It can be anything like your authorizations. It can be anything regarding to the your financial plannings. So those can be integrated, and you can log those issues. The respective person will get that log what exactly is going on there. Okay, so it is nothing but like maybe you work for the claim management. Have you worked for the claim managements in PS projects? Hello,
Hello.
hello.
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
Yeah, am I audible?
yeah.
I'm
It's
saying,
audible.
have you worked for the claim managements, which is purely for the financial point of view in the PS projects?
No, 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 no.
Okay, so in the claim managements, no, wherever there is a cost variance during the plan and as well as an actuals. Okay, so you can produce some claim management to the your customer, or customer may claim you because of the delay or something like that. They may claim you, but that is relevant only for the financial point of view. But in this project issue and change management, you can perform against to the document managements, you can perform against the resource managements, you can perform against to the your schedulings, you can perform against to the any of your cost and revenue plannings. Okay, so these kind of an issue in change management, you can assign against to those objects. It can be WBSS or it can be a your network activity. Based on that, you can allocate those some of the persons, and you can communicate directly with them instead of just writing a mails to and all. So once you assign those persons over there directly by through workflow, it will trigger to them. Also, you can track what exactly is going on into the this issue and change management against those projects. It can be operational, it can be any capex kind of a projects. This application allow you to identify, document, and communicate, and you can track the issues and the changes. You can estimate the cost and submit the cost for approvals. Once the approval is done with respect to your stakeholders, okay, so that whatever the issue and change managements it required, you can do the those you can do the those change managements. Okay, so whatever the issue and change management, it will show you this kind of any dashboards. Okay, with respect to those projects, it can be a WBS object, it can be network objects. So that is the you can attach those issues, you can link to the reference objects. It can be a sales orders, it can be WBS elements. Okay, or you can assign against to the any partners. Okay, what are the change requests, you can creation with reference to the one or multiple issues possibilities. Okay, you can collect, and based on that you can do the some sort of reportings also. Okay, You can again the change requests based on your document histories. Based on that, you can perform the approval process. Once it has been approved, it can be internally approved, it can be externally approved. Okay, once it has been approved, then you can perform the change management or maybe a issue management. So this is the one end-to-end project life cycle for the SAP Commercial Project Management. Okay,
Okay.
first you have to do the some sort of any plannings, or you can do the sell. Sell is nothing but we are not selling it this time. It is a called of a BOQ phase, bill of quantity. There you're going to perform all the your billing managers will going to perform all the respective structures with respect to those how many quantities and all. After that, it will come to the planning phase. In the planning, all kind of a plannings like scheduling plannings, cost and revenue plannings, your documents. Okay, every sort of plannings we're going to do. In the plannings, whatever the BOQs you have done, the BOQs have to approve in this execution phase, and then whatever these BOQs you have done, that can be integrated to the your workspace. Okay, once the workspace has been approved, then it can be converted into the your operational projects. So all will come to the your execution phase only. Based on that, you can do the monitoring. Monitoring is nothing but all the your sort of reports on sort of a dashboard it will come. Also, you can integrate with the BWIPs for the any sort of reporting if you want. Based on this, all these are the some objects. Okay, these objects can be integrated at the any stage of like it can be linked to the BOQs, it can be linked to the if you planning stage, it can be linked to your execution phases, and also it can be linked to the any of your monitoring like controlling and monitoring at the stage of maybe end state of the product or maybe maybe ongoing of those projects or maybe period ending process. Based on that, you can take decisions. This is the project lifecycle management of the commercial project management.
Okay. Okay.
Okay. So any questions you have regarding this what we have discussed till now?
No, no, it's okay. It's okay. So, so from when, I mean, weekly, how many numbers of class we can do? I mean, total course, how many times it will take? How much time?
It will take around some 25 to 30 hours. Okay. So you can consider like some 25 to 30 days. 1 to 1.5 hour we're going to take it for the every day. I will
Okay.
suggest like alternate days. It could be okay.
Okay. Okay. And the I mean, the server is, I think it's a challenge. So this the training institute will provide me the server for practice purpose, or what? Do you have any idea?
Yes, yes. They will provide you for the server for the 3 to 4 months. Okay,
Okay.
and
Okay.
you can practice it based on that. Whatever we're going to discuss for the everyday class, you can practice it. That you can create your own configurations, and according
So,
that you can perform.
okay. So you will show me in that server what will provide by that
Same
this
server.
training
Same,
institute or
yeah,
some
same
other
server.
server?
No,
Same
no,
server.
same server. Same server.
Oh, okay. 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 Then okay, it's
We
okay.
have our own servers only. We have not taken the any server from the outside. So
Okay.
Expertsoft is maintaining their own servers only. So based on that, whatever the trainers will get, the same server will get for the students also.
Okay. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Then it's fine. Okay.
Okay. Thank you.
Okay. Bye. Bye.
Bye.